a clearance $3 steelbook. She's a beaut. Ahoy there, this is Derek, the convicted cinephile. I'm going to do something that I usually don't do, which is go on a Bluesday Tuesday run, and perhaps even do some thrifting. I haven't had a chance to hit up any stores or Goodwills at all lately because of the holidays, and this will be the first time I'm going to Best Buy in store in over like 2 years. So it'll be really strange probably, and I'll have no idea where I'm going to find the movies. But there's actually something worth getting, so I want to go see what they have. Alright, here we are, getting close to the Best Buy. Finally. Not really, it's like 3 miles from my house. Oh, make this light. And here we are. Here's Best... What the fuck? I don't get it. This was Best Buy last time I was here. Cool, it's an Office Max. Everyone likes shopping there. Oh wait, there it is. I'm just kidding, I knew it was over there. That Office Max actually used to be the Best Buy where I live, and moved over here several years ago. Alright, so I just parked at the Best Buy. Yeah, I don't know why I did that Office Max joke, because you won't even get it unless you live here. But that did used to be the Best Buy. I don't know what I'm even going to get here today. I, for some reason, kept thinking the Punisher 4K from Lionsgate was out today. But that's next week, so I'll probably be back next week to get that. But I think the Requiem for a Dream one comes out today, so I'll probably get that if I see it. And maybe there'll be some other straggler steelbooks that have come out in the past that I like that I might grab, just because I haven't been to Best Buy in 2 years. Okay, this is already depressing based on the lack of movies in the shelf. Got the Jungle Cruise steelbook, that's cool. I'd consider buying it if they weren't $35. Nice to see an Arrow release in a store, that's very rare. They have Dementia 13, which I already have. Roger Rabbit and Shawshank, I already have. Not a lot of stuff I really, really, really wanted to get here. Just trying to see if they have any cool steelbooks that I desperately need. This is a really cool steelbook. If I didn't just buy the Rob Zombie 3-pack on Blu-ray for like $9, I would probably pick this up. And what did I spot over here? The Spiral 4K. They still have some of that here. Once again, maybe they'd sell these if they weren't $35 still. That's a ridiculous price. Honestly, besides picking up their weekly awesome Lionsgate steelbooks, it seems almost pointless to come to Best Buy anymore. That's seriously going to be the reason. $15 Texas Chainsaw steelbook is pretty cool, but I already have the Black Maria edition. Decent price on these here. Nothing special. Bunch of empty spots. Some 4Ks. Howard the Duck I'd buy if it wasn't $20, because I just saw it for $12 online the other day, so I know it's going to be that cheap again pretty soon. Whole bunch of empties. This god-awful movie with this really cool steelbook. And this Leon the Professional one's cool. I'd actually consider buying this if it was a 4K instead of just the regular Blu-ray, but I don't need to do that, because you know they're going to come out with it eventually. Alright, what else do we have here? The Hitchcock set. Bunch of empty shit. God, I remember when there was like 5 or 6 rows filled with DVDs at Best Buy. It was so much more fun. This is a decent price for this. $20 a movie. Can't really go wrong with that if I didn't already have part of the set. This I would have bought if it was Blu-ray and not just standard DVD, because I already have the first half of the series on DVD. Alright, here we are at a kiosk that at least has some movies in it. Malignant is a decent price, $15, but I don't want to commit to that today. And over here, we have no 4K for Last Night in Soho, which was the one thing I'd consider blind buying. I went to Target earlier today too, and I didn't have it there either. Here is Requiem for a Dream, the one thing I will probably end up buying here today. And a whole bunch of nothing. This cool Hacksaw Ridge 4K I'd maybe get if I didn't already have the standard edition, and Pig is still cheap, so maybe one day I'll pick that up. Wolf of Wall Street Steelbook, which was cheaper the other day. This I would buy if it was a 4K or just like $5 or $6 cheaper. Street Fighter is not good enough to pay $25 for, even with that artwork. I'm sorry. And this Godzilla vs. Kong steelbook's pretty sweet, but I just don't really give a shit about these movies, to be honest. Here's a bunch of mediocre movies on 4K. Ad Astra's pretty good. It's very slow, but it's good, but it's nothing I need to buy right now. Harry Potter box set. These are cool sets. This Batman one's a pretty decent price, $55 for the trilogy, but since they showed those steelbooks, I'm like, I might as well just wait to get those. I can live with my Blu-ray trilogy for now. I do need The Father. That is a Best Picture nominee from last year I need. And this Deadpool 2-pack is a good price. There are 4Ks for $27 for both. That's not too bad. And shout out to Ken over at Mid-Level Media. They still have plenty of Wonder Woman steelbooks for $35 if you want me to buy you one. Well, sadly, that was just as depressing as I expected. I was kind of hoping they'd have at least another steelbook I kind of wanted, just to grab something else. Like that Terminator 2 one, which I didn't expect them to have, but because I would have probably bought it by now. I had to show off all the Wonder Woman 1984 steelbooks for Ken, because I thought that was hilarious. I didn't catch that till I was almost leaving. But as to not waste the trip, I did pick up the Requiem for a Dream one. It's one I was going to buy on Black Friday, and they kind of changed my mind on, and then this got announced like right after that. So I was like, cool, I'll get this. So didn't leave home empty-handed. I do, though, have to do two things. Got some Goodwill donating to do, so I'm going to look around there, and I have a FYE gift card burning a hole in my pocket. So since I'm out and about and without a child, I'm going to go there and get a Scream Factory title I need, because honestly, why else would you go to that store? It's so overpriced. But they got Scream Factory titles there. Let's all go to the Barnes & Noble. Let's all go to the Barnes & Noble. Let's all go to the Barnes & Noble and wait until July to buy Criterions. And here we are at the FYE. They got some buy one, get one half off t-shirt sales that are pretty cool. They got this awesome Creepshow, Michael Myers, and Hellraiser shirts here. Those aren't too terrible. I just started playing Monopoly Junior with my kid, so I think it's time for It Monopoly. What else? They always have some cool collectibles here, but I'm just never like in the mood to buy any. I do want to get this neck Jason mask and a full-size Chucky at some point. That would be pretty sweet. And this little 2-foot Michael Myers has always been adorable to me. I don't know why. But let's go to what we need here. The Scream Factory Blu-rays. Lots of unnecessary DVDs in the way. It's a cool looking movie for $4. Not too terrible. All right, here they are. Tales from the Hood. Got it, got it, got it. I feel like the kids from Big going through their baseball cards when I do this. Got it, need it, got it, need it, got it. All right. I have all of these so far. This is depressing. At least all the collector's edition Scream Factory ones that I came for. Yeah, right. Ooh. Innkeepers. See, this one I've heard good and horrible things about, so I might grab it just because it's cheap. All right, what else? Come on, you gotta find a Scream Factory movie, damn it. Well, here's House of the Devil. Yes, from the same director, I believe, as Innkeepers. House of the Devil was good, so I'll give Innkeepers a shot, probably. Have it. These 4Ks are sort of tempting, but I'd rather get a movie I don't already own. Ah, there we go. House of Wax. Finally, one I don't have yet. And flip through these. And another House of Wax. And nothing else I need. All right, we got some god-awful Suicide Squad Blu-rays and some good Suicide Squad Blu-rays. These FYE exclusive steelbooks are pretty cool. I was considering getting the Tommy Boy one. Ooh, what a clearance on that one. $2. But now that they've announced that 4K, who bothers? Okay, what's over here? More steelbooks. Ooh, Event Horizon. That's one I need, finally. Halloween I need, but I have that big 15-disc set, so I'm not super needing. Ooh, if you need Tremors, apparently, come to FYE where I am. And they got the It's Alive. And if you also want to spend twice as much to get this Texas Chainsaw Steelbook, then at Best Buy, come to FYE. They got all the bargains here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Let me think here. Nothing but family stuff there. This one's $5 cheaper, so I might as well get the Event Horizon Blu-ray. If you're one of those children who likes to collect pop figures, then this is a good place, but I am very partial to this here with his bunny slippers. I love that. Okay, so I'm back from the FYE. I got a good deal in there today. They didn't have as many Scream Factory titles as usual. I mean, they still have more than most stores, but they only had 2 that I didn't already have. So that kind of sucked. But I was only planning on getting 1, so I got the one that was $5 cheaper, which makes sense, obviously, right? Which happened to be a movie I was actually looking forward to getting more, Event Horizon, with the slipcover and everything. So I got this, which is awesome. And then I grabbed a movie that people either seem to really, really like or really, really hate, The Innkeepers. I haven't seen it. It was $5, and so was The House of the Devil, which I also bought here recently. Both of which were like $21 on Amazon, but they were only $5 at FYE. So apparently, those are the only things that are actually like a good deal at FYE. Otherwise, you're paying retail plus 20%. But I had a $20 gift card and 2 coupons, like 5% coupons, so not a big deal. But I ended up getting Event Horizon and this for only $10 plus tax. So hey, that's awesome. Any Scream Factory title for $10. Not to, even without this, is a heckaroony of a deal, if I may say so myself. All right then, so I'm waiting to donate my stuff at Goodwill before I go in and look at movies. I'm kind of picky, so I don't usually buy a lot of stuff at Goodwill, but I still love going because who knows what I'll find. Half the time I end up coming home with something cool, like I go in to look for a Blu-ray, which they rarely have at my Goodwills for some reason, like just Blu-rays in general, not even ones I need. And then I find a $400 Jack Skellington statue for $20. Like that was the coolest thing I found recently. So we'll see what they have in there. I probably won't hold my phone the whole time because this Goodwill is notorious for having stacks upon stacks upon stacks. Actually, rows upon rows upon rows, more accurately, of DVDs in front of one another. So it's a 2-hand job digging through those things. And I rarely get to come here without my kid, who isn't as patient as I am, obviously. So I might actually have a chance to look. So I'll show what I get if I get anything. If not, we'll see what happens, okay? All right, here we are inside of the Goodwill. It's a pretty good-sized shelf, and as you can see, there's a crevasse there with more DVDs, and there's another row behind that one, so this takes a minute. Well, not surprisingly, the Goodwill had jack crap inside of it that I'd actually want. Out of the thousands upon thousands of DVDs there, which I looked through 2/3 of which or so, found nothing I actually wanted. There were 3 Blu-rays, so that's my typical ratio of Blu-rays to DVDs that I get at my Goodwills around here. So yeah, we'll see if we go anywhere else after this. So Goodwill was a letdown, so I figured I'd stop at one more place. I usually end up finding something I want to get. And that place, of course, for all you thrifters out there, is Michael's. I'm just kidding. It's half-price books. You can kind of see it over there. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Scoob. That's what it is backwards right now. Sorry about this lighting. There's very harsh sunlight coming in here, and it's ridiculous. There I am. All right. So I'm going to go in there. I like to find harder to find Best Picture nominees on Blu-ray here. I have good luck doing that. Ones that are not really in stores ever anymore, that I can usually get cheaper than I can on Amazon. Maybe I'll find a Criterion worth buying that's half price. And by half price, I mean $20 like they usually are during the sale. But hey, I can get it in January instead of July or November. So who the hell knows, right? All right. For some reason, the first half of the shelf video I took cut off because I got a phone call. But here is what was the remainder. Not seeing a ton of stuff here, but one thing I can give props to Half Price Books for is that they always have a good selection of hard-to-find steelbooks and Target exclusive versions of movies. So if anyone has Half Price Books or any stores like that in your area, and you're into those kind of things, or you're kind of a new collector trying to catch up on your steelbooks, see, there's a cool Rogue One edition right there. Trying to get more unique editions of versions of movies, Half Price Books is a sweet place to do it. I've seen steelbooks of both Guardians of the Galaxy's movies over time. I'm just not necessarily in the market for them at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, you never know what you're going to find here at the Half Price Books. That's why I like coming. Okay, here's the dedicated Criterion Art House shelf this specific location has. Speaking of Western month, here's the Furies, only $20. I get this if it was a Blu-ray, but I'm pretty sure it is not. It is the DVD, because it doesn't say, I swear to God, it doesn't say on the back, but just based on the size of the case alone, it is the DVD. I don't know what that one is, but they at least have a good variety here. Nothing I necessarily can't live without. Here's the Fisher King. That's a tempting one, but $20 for a used Blu-ray, you could just wait a few months more and buy brand new for the same price. Who the hell cares, right? Yeah, nothing I need. The only DVD Criterion I ever really want is Man Bites Dog, and I never see that. Shortcuts is a really good one. I actually used to own this copy too, but of course, like a dumbass, like I said earlier, I sold a lot of my old DVDs for financial and ignorant reasons. But yeah, nothing I can't live without here today. Let's take a look at the clearance section here. Ooh, $3 clearance steelbook. Oh, she's a beaut. Well, she's almost as good as the movie itself. That's all I can say. Well, you can't win them all. That's a saying. Yeah, they didn't have anything at Half Price Books today. I almost bought that Furious 6 or whatever the hell it's called, steelbook. Just out of comedic purposes, but I didn't. I didn't find any DVDs I wanted. I always look for a couple DVDs when I'm there, like Almost Heroes with Chris Farley and Brave Little Toaster. Stuff I used to have, of course, that I no longer do because I sold it like a dipshit back in the day. So now I'm always looking for those couple of movies, like there and at Goodwill. They didn't have anything I needed. They had like 5 4Ks, which, I mean, they usually don't have a ton, but even that's pretty ridiculous. They have a good selection of Criterions there sometimes. I like that they have it categorized by itself, but the bad thing about that is people find them easier. So some other half-price books just have them alphabetically random, and they seem to have a lot more to choose from, so I kind of prefer that, honestly, because I'm a dick. But yeah, successful enough day. I got the Requiem for a Dream that I wanted. I got a Scream Factory title with my gift card, and then a third movie, and I got to donate some crap. So, until next week, I'll probably go back to Best Buy, get that Punisher steelbook. Hopefully they have that. So, having said that, I am Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe and all that bull honky, and ring the bells and do all the things that the YouTubes say. And I'll see you next time.